As well as gentlemen, look at that timestamp. It's late, and you know what that means. It means I've been doing badly in the arena. So, new policy. No more warlocks, no more hunters. They blow. I just played as rogue. We're trying paladin one more time. We're gonna do this thing. The only playable card here is this one, so I will take it. This is a terrible pack. Oh god, it's terrible. Well, we'll take this one. Okay, so tricky choice here. I mean, the Outdoor Peacekeeper is an out against big stuff, but the Twilight Drake is big itself. I'm gonna take this. I think I'd rather get the out than the big thing. This is a card I don't take. This is a card I think is bad. We're taking this card. No Motion Mentor for a card. I don't want to take this because I'm a Paladin. Otherwise, I would. Paladins have a lot of good cards at 4 mana. You got Consecration, True Silver Champion, Hammer of Wrath, plus lots of other good 4-drops in the game. I don't want to do this spiking 4 mana thing anymore, so we'll take a Noble Sacrifice here for some early blockage. Frostbolt Warlord is nifty. Blessing of Kings I think is a bit stronger. We'll take it here. Oh, what is up with these mediocre crap packs? This is just too bad, so I'm going to take that for some aggression. And we get a bad epic. I don't like the Molten Giant. This is terrible. We'll take this. It might randomly be good. Well, Spiteful Smith could be good with True Silver Champion if I were to draw it. I didn't see any in my last arena, so I didn't get it. I could take this for a 3-drop. The Outdoor Peacekeeper and the Bloodlight are not necessarily things to drop on turn 3. But I think it's also important to have some late game, so we'll take the Spiteful Smith. Here we'll take the Twilight Drake. That's an easy call. Here we'll take the best 2-drop in the game. Also an easy call. Panda or Worgen? Well, the Panda could be good with, like, Argent Protectors, the guys who put a Divine Shield on something. It could also be good with an Outdoor Peacekeeper. The other stuff, it's not so good with, unfortunately. So the Raging Worgen, I think, is what it'll have to be just to make sure I get 3-drops. Right now, the only actual 3-drop I have is I don't have any. These are not really 3-drops. They're sort of conditional. So I'll take this to have a 3-drop. Consecration! Thank you! Man, my last Paladin run went terribly, pretty much because I didn't have that. I will indeed pay an extra mana to get 2 extra power and lose a health. That seems fine. We'll take that. Blessing of Kings, number 2. No, I'll take a Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I still only have the 1 3-drop, so I'll take another one. Argent Protector. Very good card. Nice to have. I could take this to work with the future Twilight Champions, but Twilight Champion? What is going on? True Silver Champions, but that's a bit speculative. We'll take the Kobold Geomancer. I can drop it and Consecration for 6 mana and deal 3 damage to my enemies. That is a nice thing to have. Okay, well this is all trash, so except for the Blessing of Kings, so we'll take the Blessing of Kings. Garbage Secrets or Argent Protector? Yes, please. We have an epic. Well, Avenging Wrath is actually a really good one. Definitely a good card. Big Game Hunter, though, we've seen it be very good as well. I think this is a bit more direct and consistent, so we'll take the Avenging Wrath, but the Big Game Hunter was tempting. This is okay, this is okay, this is great, we'll take it. Well, I don't need a 3rd Blessing of Kings. Let's take a Shattered Sun Cleric, one of the best 3-drops in the game. True Silver Champion! Better than Stormwind Champion? Yes, I think so. I think it's a really, really good card for some card advantage. We'll take it. We'll take the Ooze for an out against weapons. True Silver Champion number 2. Yes, please. I've passed on like a bajillion Raging Worgens. I did take one, though, so I think it's fine. I don't need 2 of these. The sword is awesome, so we'll take it. Another Noble Sacrifice is the only playable card in that pack. Silence is good to have. I'll take Silence. This guy could be free. I already have 2 of these Argent Protectors. We'll take him. I have 2 True Silver Champions. This guy, if he comes up with one of the weapons, he is free. So I will take him. It's not really a 4-drop. And to all the people who have been depressed and concerned, I will take a Sunwalker. Now, actually, the questing adventure is worthy of consideration. You can, like, play him, play Noble Sacrifice to protect him. You can, like, play Argent Protector to protect him. But we'll take the Sunwalker. It's just a real roadblock. Yeah, it gets polymorphed. Yeah, it gets hexed. Yeah, it gets assassinated. Whatever. It's all good, bro. It's all good in the hood. Now, I could have considered taking an Argent Protector. There was one in there somewhere to try to combo it out with the 3/3 epic that steals Divine Shields, the Blood Knight. However, just in case you're wondering, I've done that before, and the number of times I've gotten it to go off is 0. In fact, I think the only time I've ever gotten it to go off on my own creatures was stealing it off of a Sunwalker. Of course, we're up against a mage. Of course. Of course. Of motherfucking course. Okay, Galaxy the Mage. I see what you did there, sir. I see what was done there by you. So Sunwalker's not hot against mages. She can just pop this Divine Shield off whenever she wants to because she's a goddamn mage. I'm not bitter about mages. I had a terrible run-in with mages about a week ago. Then they got their comeuppance. And then I got what I don't know what that would be when like you give revenge and then they get revenge on you for the revenge you gave them, whatever that would be. They got it. Okay, so what's she got? Oh, don't tell me you have a mana worm. Don't you even dare. Don't you even. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna definitely coin something out here. The question is what? Well, I think the answer is the Amani Berserker. Now there is a risk that she'll play a 2/3 herself. Or a Frostbolt, and I'll really regret losing the good creature rather than just the generic one against mages. Of course, the Ooze is totally generic. However, I wanted to put this out here so that it was on the board and just inhibiting more of my opponent's plays. If she does put out like a 2/3, I'll feel really silly for not putting this out, but such is life. Alright, she's going to shoot me, which is totally fine. Notice how if I'd played the Ooze, she could have shot the Ooze, started to work it down, but no! We're not having any of that shazatsicles. Let's go ahead and put the Divine Shield on this. Swing for 2. I would actually consider putting a Blessing of Might on this thing. I'd have to actually kill a creature with it, but I'd consider it. She's hovering over my shat. Now I used my coin so the Twilight Drake will be a bit smaller. Meh, whatever. As long as I only play one card next turn, this will still be a Chillwind Yeti. It can be silenced and shot to death, but it'll still be mainly a Chillwind Yeti, and that's just good enough for me. That's how good the Chillwind Yeti is. When a rare that could be better than a Chillwind Yeti is like a Chillwind Yeti, and you're happy about it, that means you've got a good card on your hands. Alright, I'm not going to play Blessing of Might on that. The question is, am I going to overextend against a possible Blizzard? Because every goddamn mage who plays against me has not one but 2 Blizzards. Every goddamn one. I'm actually going to make a Recruit. Now, the reason I'm doing this is that it's kind of a win-win for me at this point. If my opponent chooses to ping this, she's spending half of her mana at 4. If she chooses to play an actual creature, well, I've got a good target for Blessing of Might. And by not playing any cards, I do make the Twilight Drake a little bit bigger. It'll be a 4/6 now when I play it. Gnomish Inventor, that is unimpressive, madam. Unimpressive. Okay. So I have a couple of options here. One option is to play the Blessing of Might on this Recruit, and then swing in, kill off the Gnomish Inventor that way, kind of quote-unquote for free. The other thing is I could just ignore that thing and play a Twilight Drake. I think actually, since I have other things to do, we'll go ahead and do this. This seems like a good time. And I'm going to play a Leper Gnome and a Recruit. So my opponent can, of course, kill the Leper Gnome, but it's not getting any better. I don't have any, like, Frostwolf Warlords or anything like that I'll be waiting on. I mean, I could wait for the other Argent Protector, play it and the Argent Protector and protect it, but it's just dumb. We'll just do this. This seems totally fine. So I've hit my opponent down to 20, which is, not that much, I suppose. I haven't forgotten to attack, have I? I feel like she should be down lower. Well, this hit once. This hit, this hit 3 times. That's 6. This hit twice. That's 8. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this hit twice. Yeah, I guess that's 10. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, what I'd like to do is play this Tiger. Ooh, wow. Sword of Justice. But I don't want to wait too long on this Twilight Drake, but I do want to play. I'm going to just play this thing. This seems fine. So we'll do this. Make a Recruit.
This is my
Swing. For a fair bit. Okay, now, being a goddamned mage, my opponent could still, of course, win this game with the Flame Strike, but there is a turn away before Flame Strike happens. She could Blizzard me. That's fine. I'll just play the Twilight Drake after that. It'll be a 5/6. Yep. Oh, no. I played too many cards. Damn it. I played one too many cards. This actually, even after I done, no, it'll be a 4/5. Yep. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it'll be good. It'll be a 4/5, so a 5/6 with the sword, and that's pretty big. And then I've also got this, which is nice and stealthy, so my mage opponent can't deal with it, except for goddamn Blizzard. This mage might actually not have Blizzard. Obviously, with all these 2 toughness creatures, she would have played Blizzard if she had it. Okay, I could put Blessing of Wisdom on something and cycle. That's an interesting idea. But first, let's play Twilight Drake before we forget anything. And let's see, do I want to actually play this thing? No, I don't need to do that. It'll just die to a flame strike. So I think it'll be cool just to make a recruit. I don't need to draw any cards just yet. So we'll just do this. And swing. 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 So I've really just been beating her down. This is a very odd game. This mage has had like no removal at all. I think she's had nothing, right? Yeah, nothing. She had a polymorph. She had a polymorph for my Amani Berserker, but no frostbolt or anything. Okay, so a flame strike would let her clear my board, but she would take 2 damage off of this leper gnome. Then I could play the tiger. And you can just suck a dog after that I play that tiger. It'll actually be a 6/6, and then I could attack. Oh yes, that's right. It'll be a 6/6. It'll be enough to kill her, so she'll need a taunt. Well, if she gets a taunt, I'll have trouble with it. Paladin's not so great at dealing with the taunt. I do have the 1 silence in the deck. That would be my only out, pretty much. But that's what we're gonna go for here, folks. It's what we're gonna go for. So we're going to make this stealth tiger. And do I want to make a recruit? It'll just die to the mana worm. This will be a 4/3 with the sword. It'll survive the mana worm. Honestly, I don't see that that's really important. Let's actually just put a Blessing of Wisdom on this tiger. There's like no way the mage can kill it. The only way that she could the only thing she could possibly do against this tiger is cast Blizzard to freeze it. That's it. That's the only way. I don't have any other creatures, so she can't use Cone of Cold. Frost Nova. Right. Frost Nova or Blizzard are the only ways that she can stop this. She needs a taunt, and then if I don't top deck my silence, I will be in a bit of trouble. But I can just keep this. I can just keep this, you know, on the board like this, basically, forever, unless she plays like 2 flame strikes or something, and then try to bust down the taunt with my Sunwalker and stuff. Secret. Oh my goodness, that's a vaporize. That would be really funny. That would be really funny if that's a vaporize. Oh, Jesus. Well, I could see if it's a mirror entity, but I can't see if it's see if it's anything else. God damn it. Mages? It could be an ice barrier as well. Vaporize is a rare, so it's less likely than an ice barrier. But under the circumstances, it's a pretty good thing for the mage to drop down. Yeah, you can't hit that. God damn it. Am I really going to be thwarted by a freaking ice barrier? Well, let's play a creature, see if it's a mirror entity. Then if it's mirror entity, I'll know that it's safe to attack. So that should be fine. So we'll do this. See what it is. Ah, it's a mirror entity. So she's hoping I'd play like a taunt. It would have been funny if I'd played like a Sunwalker, but no, I'm not that bad. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. Alright, well played. Good game. GG. I drew intrusive damage. So I was gonna win anyway. She seems not to have had any taunts or anything. Okay, that was it. Alright, moving on to game number 2. 1 mage goes down. Stop giving me mages, game. I saw on Reddit, someone made a post where they said that they just had an arena against 9 mages. Now, I don't know if that's like, if that really happened, or if I misread. It seems very improbable. I mean, only a third of people are even going to see mage as an option. You can't have all mages. Natomi the Paladin, or is that like a full name? Not me? I don't know. Okay, so Noble Sacrifice, actually not a really great opening thing for Paladins, or against Paladins, because they could just have a recruit, and then you don't want to waste this on a recruit. But I would like to keep it just in case. I mean, there's a temptation to keep it, because if they play a real creature like a 3/2, then of course you want to use this to kill that off. So much speculation. I'm going to send it back. Let's try to get some real creatures here. I'm not going to keep Blessing of Kings because there's no guarantee anything will stick around by turn 4. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. That's good. So, I can play this on turn 2, potentially. Depends on what my opponent plays. Then, if it lives, I can play this on turn 3. So does my opponent have a coin play? That's the question. Well, he doesn't have a coin play, but he has a this thing play. So we're going to change our plans a little bit. We're going to play the Amani Berserker. Technically, this holds up against it. Even with Coin Shattered Sun Cleric, they still only trade, so that's totally fine. And then if there's a Shattered Sun Cleric, I'd probably play a Blood Knight, just as a 3/3 for 3, and call it a day. Ooze. Well, interesting choice playing the Ooze here against a fellow Paladin when you know that Paladins have True Silver Champion. Okay, well, here what I'm going to do is actually just take this Argent Protector I just drew and use him, because this is probably a noble sacrifice.
Who you want me kill?
Just in case it's not, I'll hit for the bigger creature. It is. Okay.
Job's done.
Of course it is.
Get down!
Of course. Well, everything kind of here trades with everything, so that should be fine. So neither of us really got much of an edge. I got a little bit of an edge, I guess. He spent a card on Noble Sacrifice, and the card didn't remove any of my cards. It just removed the Divine Shield. So his card traded for my Battle Cry, which is fine. Okay, so he's going to trade everything off. Next turn I've got a Chillwind Yeti, aka Twilight Drake. That's a pretty good card there. You know, I could have, of course, have not made the Argent Protector there. I could have, you know, waited to use him later with the Blood Knight. However, I chose not to do that because he had Noble Sacrifice in play. Or a Secret, which was probably Noble Sacrifice and was. If he hadn't played a Secret, if he just had creatures, then I would have totally just played a different creature, like the Mana Worm or the Flesh-Eating Ghoul maybe, and just traded. No much adventure. Interesting. Okay. Well, that will just die, which is fine. I think here I'm gonna play a Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and the Mana Wraith will just die to the Harvest Golem. I'm not super keen on that. So what we'll do is make a Recruit and kill this no much adventure. So now the idea here is that the Flesh-Eating Ghoul can take out the Golem, and the Recruit can take out the thing the Golem spawns. Now, if the Golem kills the Recruit, then the Flesh-Eating Ghoul gets even bigger. Then I might just ignore this thing. We'll see.
Put this apple on your head.
Knife Juggler. Knife Jugglers. I don't have very good luck against Knife Jugglers. My luck, it'll hit my Recruit. No, it hit me. All right, I take it back. I take it back. That was perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Luck against the Knife Juggler there. He's pointing something at it. What is that, a Blessing of Might? To kill my Flesh-Eating Ghoul. No, Abusive Sergeant. It's a really good card right there. God. Well, I guess the knife hit the thing that's going to die anyway. No, he's going to kill the Twilight Drake. Interesting choice. Man, I wish I had more, like, 1/1s on the board to kill all this crap. No! Jesus Christ! God damn it! Knife Jugglers. Well, that's actually kind of amazing. I'm just going to play it. Very good odds that it'll hit and kill most of his stuff. Well, couldn't quite kill the Knife Juggler. I'm going to do a... So here's the thing. Yeah, I'm just going to hit him. There's a reasonably good chance that the Knife Juggler will get a kill on this Flesh-Eating Ghoul, because, of course, the Avenging Wrath whiffed on the Knife Juggler like 3 times. But I feel like it's worth it, because there's a chance that it won't kill the Ghoul, and then I dealt 9 damage to him. I mean, 9 is a kind of crazy amount of damage. Alright, that's 1 hit on the Ghoul. Man, if this hits the Ghoul, I swear to God. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, he's going to do the trade. Good man, good man. Okay. Well, we're doing alright here, I think. Argent Protector. Can I do it? Yes. What creature do I want to throw away? Not the Mana Worm. That will actually stop the combo from going off. I don't actually necessarily want to do it on any of these. Let's just actually make a Recruit.
Reporting for duty.
Divine Shield on the Recruit. And still the Divine Shield from the Recruit. It's a bit gimmicky, to say the least, but this is a pretty credible threat. He has to have humility or something. Why am I so low on health? Oh, I guess the knife juggles, and he had some creatures out. Wow, Avenging Wrath was pretty good. I kind of wish I had taken the other one, too, after having seen how good that one was. He needs a little bit of help to kill this. Dark Iron Dwarf, probably the ideal card. Buffs this, then they trade. Second ideal card would be like a Aldor Peacekeeper. Make this a 1/6. The reason I say that that's not as ideal is because the 1/6 is actually still kind of useful. It mops up Silverhand Recruits coming onto the field. I have a bunch of chump trash here, which is unfortunate. Now the Ooze, I don't mind holding the Ooze. That's fine. Because, you know, True Silver Champion's probably going to come out. My opponent making some interesting choices here. I guess this makes a certain kind of sense. He's got to figure if this is going to trade against the Stormwind Champion, might as well keep these guys around. Fair enough. That was a reasonable play. I'm actually gonna do this and think. Do I race? Hit him for 6 down to 11? Yeah, I think so. We'll go for it. So here we'll play the Kobold Geomancer and the Mana Wraith. So the race is on. The race is on. I'm ahead on life. I have a taunt in the way. Consecration would be kind of a bitch, but I think we're okay here. We'll go for the race. Even if he has Consecration, he can kill... Actually, then he can trade the Panther for the... I should have thought about this more. If he has Consecration, these two things die. The Recruit kills the Dread Corsair. This goes down to 4 health, and the Panther kills this. Then he has a Stormwind Champion left, and 3 other cards. Yeah, I probably should have not done what I did. I should have maybe, like, instead of the Geomancer, played a Recruit. That was a little bit foolhardy of me. He's drawn a couple of extra cards off of... What did he draw extra cards off of? Did he play like a Blessing of Wisdom or something? I can't remember. Well, anyway. He seems not to have Consecration or else he would have played it, I'm pretty sure. True Silver Champion, well, that's why I kept the Ooze. That's why I kept the Ooze.
I must move quickly.
Come on, buddy, out with it here. He's gonna do that. That's reasonable. Looks like he's gonna use the True Silver Champion to finish that off. Gain some health.
Reporting for duty.
Then take 6 damage to the face. Bump down to 7. Pull off my Geomancer. That's a fair play. Alright, I've got a lot of decent cards to play here. Vine Creeper's not really one of them. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and destroy that weapon, and we're going to keep on racing here. I'm below. I'm behind, so I might as well go for the gold. He didn't have Consecration last time, which is good, so as long as he didn't top deck it, I should be okay. He would have definitely played Consecration last time if he had it. That's a healer. That's kind of annoying. Because it means that the Stormwind Champion actually survives after hitting my Fen Creeper, which is a real bitch and a half. And he actually has a... How did he get this far ahead of me on cards? What happened? I had like Avenging Wrath? I guess I missed some like value times. Oh my god, that heal was really, really good for him. I am getting him down to 1 health. Well, at this point, True Silver Champion would win me the game, Consecration would win me the game, and even if I'm not winning the game, he has to deal with my creatures every single turn, because obviously you can't let a single creature live. So he can't really race me anymore, he has to, you know, kill my stuff. The best would be if he had a buff for this so he could kill my buffed up Manowar, but he's actually going to throw the Stormwind Champion away, which is fine by me. So I've got a few turns to find True Silver Champion. I got 2 of those. Still haven't drawn a single one of them this game. True Silver Champion or a Consecration. Now he's going to hit me for 11, 12. Wow. Well, 13. If he has a Blessing of Kings himself, I am dead next turn, so maybe I don't have as much time as I thought. Blessing of Might. No! I need that. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Blessing of Might, really? That. Well, if he has a Blessing of Kings, he wins. We got 11, 12, 13. Yep, he's going to have exactly 17. True Silver Champion also wins. Molten Giant. It's pretty good. Well, looks like he doesn't have it. He might draw into it now. True Silver Champion wins. Blessing of... Actually, Hammer of Wrath wins now because of the spell damage. Secrets. Well, so that means if I have like a charged creature, the Noble Sacrifice, that almost certainly is, would protect him. Come on. I deserve a break. After all the heartbreak, give me the card that I need. No! Oh, jeez! Oh, no. It's a Noble Sacrifice, isn't it? God damn it. That Noble Sacrifice is going to save his life. It is a Noble Sacrifice. God damn it. Oh, my God. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, this will be an interesting game to review because I don't understand where I got so far behind on cards. What did he do? I don't think he did Blessing of Wisdom. He had a Gnomish Inventor? I don't know. I just don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go all in, baby. We're gonna make it a 1 video. It's gonna be glorious. We're gonna make it to 9 wins. It's gonna be awesome. All in one, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's do this, Shazatsicles. I'm having no more of this crap. That Dark Scale Healer. If it weren't for the Dark Scale Healer, he would have been at -1 health. God. Well, props to him for drafting it. Props to him for drafting it. That's a card I passed on many times, foolishly. But that's still quite frustrating. Okay, so Hunters have a lot of stuff to spell break. We'll keep this around. It's good. Kaluza the Hunter, okay. This looks like a card, but isn't really one. That's a little bit better. So I can recruit Worgen, the Spellbreaker, perhaps. If he plays a 3-3 though for 3, I will peacekeep it. I think it's good to use this early rather than to never use it at all. Not a big fan of playing... Where were you last game, you stupid card? Well, so I can play this and kill the Timberwolf and leave a 2-1 on the board, or I can just play a 1-1 and try to kill the Timberwolf that way. I have a good feeling that he's not going to run his Timberwolf into my 1-1, so he'll attack past it. And so therefore I'll be able to use the Argent Protector to kill the Timberwolf kind of for free. Is there anything better here? Raging Worgen, it doesn't really work very well here. We'll just do this, that, and that. So the wolf can now kill my 1-1, which is a fine play, I suppose. So my 2-2, with the help of Recruit, basically traded for that. That is actually a really good card here. Shockingly so. Because it'll kill off... Even if I auto Peacekeep it, it'll still kill off the thing. So I could play this and trade my 2-2 in for the wolf. This will be a 2-3. My 4-3 will survive against it. I could play Consecration, kill 2 creatures. I could just throw both these guys into the Cobra, and then play a Raging Worgen and be kind of above the wolf. We'll try that move. I'm not sure if this is the right move, but we'll give it a shot. It could go badly if he buffs the wolf, but most buffs he could do would only make the wolf trade with the Worgen, with the one exception, the Houndmaster. Houndmaster would make this a 4-4. Then the Worgen would just die. And that would suck a little bitch. It would find a little bitch, and then it would suck it. Well, that's not a Houndmaster, thankfully. And the Blood Knight, I see what you did there, sir. Well, luckily I can silence that Shazat, and we'll be fine. Okay, good times. Good times were had by all except for this Hunter. Now, do I want to actually Shattered Sun Cleric? That's interesting. Be a 4-4, buffed to be a 5-5 with Wind Fury, and see 4-4, 5-2. Still, well, actually, you can then kill this, but then, no, we'll just do the simple thing. We'll do this. By silence.
Your magic shall not save you.
And then I'm gonna do this before the 1-1 can kill it. I think that worked out pretty well, so I'd say that, you know, the game is anyone's here, but I started out with an advantage. See what my opponent wants to do here. You know what, when my Avenging Wrath in the last game missed his Knife Juggler, because it killed off the other stuff, and then it had like 4 shots left, and it missed the Knife Juggler 3 times. Yeah, that also lost it for me, because then the Knife Juggler killed my giant flesh-eating ghoul. Wow, he used the weapon to hit me. That's definitely a mistake. I mean, you gotta kill the Spellbreaker when you have that as an opportunity. Let's do this. I'm going to kill the buzzard. I'm gonna buff this up so that the Squire can't kill it. He has to use the weapon if he comes to his senses. This, I'll play this. I mean, sure, the weapon can kill it, but then he's leaving it alive in my 5-2. Unless he has a multi-shot. In which case, blah, 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 blah. That's a pretty good card. I wish I could silence that. My opponent should have killed this last turn. I don't know why he didn't. Okay. I could Peacekeep this thing. Make it a 1-5. Kill this Argent Squire. This thing will still be good. It's an interesting idea. Or I could just kill it in Consecration, kill off the hyenas it spawns. It's another option. Let's hang on to the Consecration, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Peacekeep this thing. And I'm not going to kill it. What I'm just going to do is wait.
Reporting for duty.
And after he plays more stuff, then I'll kill it. And then Consecration to kill everything. Oh no, that's a problem. Shoot. This is a real problem. If I kill this, the 2 hyenas that spawn are going to draw cards. Well, my opponent made that decision for me, so he's actually going to get 2 more cards off this buzzard. Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. So my opponent's drawing cards for all these beasts. Luckily for me, Consecration kills every single one. Unless he plays Unleash the Hounds. Oh my god, is that fucking Unleash the Hounds? Oh my god, I thought that was going to be fucking Unleash the Hounds. Would that have won him the game? Would have been really close. Would have been 2, 6, 8, 10, 13, 18. It would have won him the game because next turn he would have steady shotted me. Jesus Christ, that was ridiculous. He almost pulled off an Unleash the Hounds combo in Arena. Anyway, Consecration is a pretty good spell. Let's go ahead and play Noble Sacrifice. This.
Reporting for duty.
I'm keeping this guy in case I draw my other Argent Protector, or he plays like a Scarlet Crusader randomly, or a Sunwalker. What's funny is he's still doing fine on cards, because all those beasts I killed with Consecration drew him a card. But this is why, when you play Paladin and you don't see a Consecration, that is sad. Ah, he's going for the Venture Co. Mercenary Gambit. Well, that's going to work exceedingly badly for him. I don't know if he had like no other options, but if he had other options and didn't avail himself of them, that was a mistake, because, I mean, you got to figure this is Noble Sacrifice right here. So, let's see, I got 3, 6, 8 damage, 11. I would need 3 of these to hit him for it to be worthwhile. I think that's pretty likely. So let's just do this. We're hoping actually these go for the face. 1, 2, and yep, we got enough. Just in case I waited to do Blessing of Might second. That was a really close game. If I hadn't drawn my 1 Consecration, because I only did see just the 1, or if he had an Unleash the Hounds, he would have actually won the game. Well, no, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. Wait, would he have? No, he wouldn't have, because there was like a turn that passed. Yeah, I killed his stuff and attacked, and then the following turn is when I won. But I didn't actually I didn't actually win the turn after he could have gotten me down to 1 health. It was the turn afterwards. So yeah, he would have won with Unleash the Hounds. God, Jesus, that was about to be really ridiculous. Anyway, I got a break. I hope you don't begrudge me for getting a break, because I think if you've been watching the last few videos, you know Papa Boris has not been catching too many breaks. So we got a break. It was exciting. It was action-packed. It was woo! And we're ready to move on. Mage! God Jesus! Enough mages already. Kadashi the Mage. Kadashi is trashy. Well, this is actually a fine hand. We'll just keep it all. So Noble Sacrifice, I might actually play that on turn 1. We'll see. Coin Mana Wraith is a really tempting play, because if the opponent doesn't have Frostbolt for it, or, yeah, Frostbolt, or Arcane Missiles, I guess, it really screws them up, potentially. Okay, well, Leper Gnome. Against anybody but a mage, that would be an easy move. Huh. Do I want to play it? Just to let her waste the damage? Basically, this is a 1 mana deal 2 damage? No. I got better things to do. Better things to do. We're going to play Mana Wraith. So next turn I can make a recruit, probably. My opponent can kill the recruit, but I keep swinging with the Mana Wraith. And, yeah, I should be fine. She's going to work the Mana Wraith now. Of course she is. That makes sense. Noble Sacrifice. I got a lot of these. Well, I think now's the time to play Leper Gnome. The reason for that is she can't kill them both. She can only kill one or the other, but not both. You know, whichever one she can play Arcane Explosion and kill both, but if she doesn't have that, she can only kill one, and then Shattered Stone Cleric will buff the other one, stop it from dying. This is actually a lot of damage. Shattered Stone Cleric, it doesn't look like a super aggressive card, but a 3/3 for 3, it's kind of a big deal. 3 damage is a lot of damage. It's a tenth of your opponent's life. If you have 2 creatures that have 3 mana, that are 3 toughness, that's like... God damn it! Oh my god. Cone of Cold. Suck a dog. Suck a dog. Find a dog, and then suck it. Alright, we're gonna just keep on playing the biggest stuff we can, because we're still gonna run out of steam here if we don't hurry it up. God, it's Cone of Cold. Baloney nuts. Baloney nuts. So there's the hero ability. I guess that means she doesn't have anything better to do with 5 mana. So there's my Noble Sacrifice. I might actually, if she plays something with 2 toughness, I might actually just Consecrate. Just to keep my 6 damage going here. Secret. Secrets. Alright. Well, I think we'll play a Spiteful Smith. It's the biggest thing we've got. We're going to throw this in here. Oh, no! Oh, Mirror Entity. Well, I should have figured. There's no way around that, really. Actually, well, does Noble Sacrifice count? Does Noble Sacrifice plays a minion? This isn't playing a minion, is it? Balls. Jesus.
Push forward.
Ah, screw it. I'm just going to race.
For Lorthamar.
She can kill whatever she wants with the Mirror Entity. I don't really care. If any creatures are left alive at the end of this turn, I'll probably play Blessing of Wisdom just to cycle. And get a card. The odds of me getting 2 cards off of this are pretty much 0, but it's better than not getting anything. Oh, another secret. Okay. Okay, what's she want to do here? The answer is kill my shit. Alright. Well, what I'm going to do here is... that's good. This is very good. So I'm going to do this. And what I'm actually going to do... I hate to attack into that, but I have to. I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing. And I'm going to put Blessing of Wisdom here. Let's see what card we draw. Please don't be Vaporize. Well, that's fine. I'll take that. Fang Creeper. You know, I actually messed up here. I messed up. I should have used True Silver Champion on the Spiteful Smith, and then Noble Sacrifice would have killed the Pint-Sized Summoner. I mean, then the Pint-Sized Summoner's ability would have been around, but it's probably not going to be relevant, it seems to me.
To Northrend.
Sergeant Commander, that's actually kind of interesting. I'm glad I played Noble Sacrifice. So unless she has an Arcane Missile, she's not going to be able to kill off my Spiteful Smith. Yeah. Man, Kobold Geomancer would be the shit right now. No. Okay. Well, do I just put this on and play wide into Polymorph? Yeah. Let's do it. Tigret's a pretty good card. We will kill off this thing in case she has pandas or something. And that's turn. Well, we'll see if she has a polymorph. Fireball wouldn't be quite as good here. Fireball would let her kill this, but then she would also have to trade away her own Spiteful Smith. This is a really good card. Mages can't fuck with it. And then Consecration is 2 damage, which is guaranteed. So if I can just deal 11 damage to her, I'll be fine. Playing against mages is very emotionally draining because you're always just... There's always some card they could have that would just wreck you, and you're always hoping they don't have it. You're always just like, please, 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 God, please, God, please, God, please, don't have it. And it hurts. It wears away at you. Or maybe that's because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I should be asleep. But who knows? Sword of Justice. That's a good card. We'll do this, and we'll do this. The reason I'm putting this guy down is just to save my Smith here. My opponent actually seems not to have removal. Oh my god, my guy's actually enraged. So I'm swinging. This is like a super duper Assassin's Blade. Oh my god, I'm just going to swing with it. Yeah, it seems fine. I draw another card. Right, I forgot about that. I should have done that first. Well, I went all in, hoping my opponent didn't have Polymorph, and it looks to have worked. Consecration is the kill next turn. Could I have gotten the kill that turn? Yeah, I could have. I could have just played Consecration instead of the Fed Creeper. Whoops! Well, anyway, we got the win. It's all good. Where is it all good? In the hood. That is where it's all good. Yes. Okay, good. We're up to level 29, or maybe not. I clicked so fast, I didn't even see if I got up to level 29. Alright, good times. We're up to 3 wins. No more mages. How about a warrior? How about a druid? How about a warlock? How about I list off any class except for mage? Priest? I'll play a priest. There was a brief moment where I was really sick of playing priests, and then I was like, you know what? Priests are better than mages. I'm okay with that. Let's see what we got. Anyone but a mage? You know, I am seeing a lot of mages. Like, in theory, only a third of your opponents, at most, could be mages. Okay. Okay, I know mages are good, but this is starting to get redank. Because, here's the thing, folks. You're only even going to see any particular class a third of the time. So even if everybody who sees mage picks mage, which is not the case, only a third of your opponents should be mages. This is just balls. Balls to the walls, Dickens is what this is. Okay. Well, we have our curve here. We're going to play this probably on turn 2. This on turn 3. It's a 3-3 for 3. Whatever, man. It's all good. And then Twilight Drake, it's a Chillwind Yeti when you're the first player. And that's fine. I'll take it. Chillwind Yeti, that can be silenced. It's all good. It's all good. In the hood. Blessing of Kings. Worked out well that time, but of course if my opponent had a polymorph, I probably just would have lost the game, given how few cards I ended up with. It must have been very frustrating for her as a mage, because either she was thinking, God damn it, I didn't see any polymorphs in the draft, or she was thinking, God damn it, why didn't I draw any of my polymorphs? But you know what? It's just how the game works, lady. It's just how it works. Sometimes it goes in your favor, and then other times you get the ball Dickens. I recently lost an arena to a Mad Bomber. I was at 6 wins. My opponent got a lucky Mad Bomber, and then I ended up, you know, losing the next 2 games, and that was why I didn't make it to 7 wins. So whatever. We all get our breaks and we all get our misfortunes. All right, what you got for 2 mana here? Just make a move, please. That'd be great. Thanks. Coin. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's like a 3-3. I'll be kind of in trouble. Harvest Golem, and it's not the worst thing. Could be worse. Okay, just slight change of plans here. I'm gonna play Noble Sacrifice. Reason being, I want to protect my Money Berserker a little bit, if I can. That'd be nice. So now the Harvest Golem can't just run in and kill this thing with the hero ability, of course. It'll run into Noble Sacrifice and go down to 2-1. It's a regenerating 2-1, but that buys me enough time to then put Blessing of Kings on this bitch and run into my opponent.
I wonder.
I'm walking straight into Polymorph, but you know what? This is just a YOLO arena right here. I've decided that's just how I'm going to play against mages from now on. YOLO style. Oh, interesting. My opponent chooses to draw cards instead of killing off this recruit? I don't know about that. I'm not a big fan of that move. Alright, instead of Blessing of Kings, let's make a slight change of plans. Let's actually just go ahead and clear out my opponent's board. I wasn't gonna do this, but if she's gonna let me do it, then might as well. There we go. And we'll swing a Ling-Ling and pass the turn. This is still a Chillwind Yeti. I've only been playing 1 card a turn. It's if you play 2 cards in a single turn and neither of them is Twilight Drake, that's when it starts to become a 4-4 instead of a 4-5, and that's kind of bad. Well, this is a neat play, because if I kill it with the Choose Over Champion, I do take a fair bit of damage. Does she have a Frostbolt for 1 mana for the Berserker? No, she doesn't. Alright. Well, do I play Chillwind Yeti, or do I go all in on the Amani Berserker? Let's hedge your bets. My bets. Your bets. All the bets. We'll do this. Do that. And now my opponent, of course, may run the Leper Gnome into the Berserker and finish it off with her hero ability, but that will be 2/5 of her mana. So she'll only have at most a 3-drop to play against a 4/5. So playing a 3-drop against a Chillwind Yeti is not the greatest proposition. And at 3 mana, she can't use, you know, Fireball or Polymorph against this thing. So I should be okay. I mean, she could, of course, have something. She could have, like, an Owl for 2 mana or whatever. But if she's thinking, she might be thinking, do I play the 5-mana creature that I have, or do I actually just kill off this Berserker that's been hitting me for 6 damage? She actually has the Silence. She actually has it, and she's going to trade the Leper Gnome in for it. Well, I can't begrudge her that. That's fine. Okie doke. That's sad. Well, what we'll do is just put Blessing of Kings on here. And if I run him into the Spellbreaker, I do get enraged, but the problem is then Frostbolt kills it. But if she has had she would have played Frostbolt that turn when she had 1 mana left over with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So unless she's top decked it since then, I should be good. I'm actually going to do this. And we'll play Mana Wraith. So, we'll see. She have Fireball, Polymorph. She needs it right now. Right now. Do you have it? Eh? Eh? How does she have so many cards ahead of me? Oh, it's because of the Noble Sacrifice, I bet. But True Silver Champion should have gotten me back some card advantage. I don't know how ended up so badly. What is this? 7 to my 6. And I even had a recruit. She has the polymorph. Okay, okay. You do what you do. I'll do what I do. Does that sound like a plan? Mm-hmm. Do I put a Blessing of Might on this thing? That seems dumb. What else am I doing, though, with my life? Yeah, let's do it. So the risk of not playing Noble Sacrifice is if she has a charged creature, she can kill this Mana Wraith. But whatever, man. We're just going for it. We're just gonna... If she has the kill, she has the kill. I don't know. This seems to have happened to me a couple of times now. I don't understand how I'm so many cards behind. I feel like I've been trading 1 for 1 or even better with the recruits and Truce of her Champion. Oh, because she Arcane Intellected. That's right. She had the Arcane Intellect. So she got an extra card for that. Plus, she was the second player. So, yeah, she's 2 cards ahead because she's second player plus Arcane Intellect. Fair enough. Alright, Mage. Play your Flame Strike and end the game. Come on. Oh, you just top-decked it? You just top-decked it like a bitch. Well, I'm about ready to concede, but whatever, we'll do this. We'll write it out. Okay, this is interesting. I actually would like to play this and then steal it right away. That will take 9 mana. So, pro play of the month here, we're just actually going to make a recruit and a Noble Sacrifice. The reason I want to do that is, we're getting to the point where 2 mana is irrelevant, so if I just play this, she just pops the Divine Shield as a Chillwind Yeti. Might as well just pop the Divine Shield myself, make a 6/6. My only hope is that she has like terrible cards or something, and I'll be able to race her out with my Chillwind Yeti and my 6/6. Only hope. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world for 5 mana. It's not immediately scary. She's gonna kill the thing off, which is fine. When the Berserker attacks, it'll hit Noble Sacrifice, and thereupon it will get enraged. Which is fine. This is 10 damage that I have here, which is a lot of damage. If I could swing with this twice, I'd win the game, but that's obviously probably not going to happen. This happened again! See, I told you, the only time I ever steal things off my own guys with this Blood Knight is off of Sunwalkers.
What
okay. Bipolar has 7 cards, no problem. Mage with 7 cards, whatever, man. It's all good. It's all good. You know, if I could just play somebody other than fucking mages, I'd be doing... Jesus Christ. Mages! Yeah. Mages. If I could just play someone who isn't a mage, I'd be totally fine. Just gonna enrage your own guy. It's a bit of a ballsy move when you know your opponent has a Noble Sacrifice. Sure. Like, I'm not saying she shouldn't have attacked, I just don't think there was much of a point to use Noble Sacrifice there. Well, I need to draw a card off of this. For Justice? Well, we'll play it in just a moment. Let's first of all do this. Swing. Fen Creeper. Alright, we're gonna do this. Fen Creeper. Sadly, the Fen Creeper doesn't actually protect my Sunwalker. Of course, Sunwalker also has Taunt, so Sunwalker is gonna die. Fucking mages. What's weird is I actually don't do that well with mage. When I play as mage, it's like it's a good class. I have a pretty high win percentage. I forget what it is. It's like 60% or 70% or something. I don't know. But that's cute. Oh, that's really clever. That deserves a well played.
Well played.
But mages against me do just shockingly well. That Gurugashi Berserker. Remember when I said like it wasn't that big of a deal? Yeah, that's going all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. Is there even any point to playing? Whatever, we'll do this. I was thinking of going out in style and attacking into the Berserker, but let's make her have the removal spell. Make her have it. Is this an epic? I think it's an epic, isn't it? It's an epic. Because justice is epic. Mages. Did I beat a mage in this arena? I think I did. So like over half of my opponents, 60% of my opponents have been mages. Friggin' ridiculous, man. I mean, here's the thing. So on average, a third of people will see mages, but of course, you know, for different people it'll be higher or lower. Ah, there's a monkey. The monkey is unfortunate. It stops me from racing. Oh God. Am I gonna play another arena after I lose this one? We'll see. We'll see.
No quarter.
It's not over yet. Die, Gurubashi Berserker, die. She top decked Flame Strike. She just had to get the Flame Strike right then and there. If I could have gotten to attack with the creatures I had, I would actually have like a chance of winning right here. Because this is 5 damage. It would have been close. Cult Master, okay. Not really relevant right here, unfortunately. Now she plays out stupid creatures that do nothing. But back then, she had a Flame Strike, of course. Of motherfucking course. Well, let's take a look at the situation. Ooze. Yeah, of course that's the card I would get. Well, she's got 12 damage here. I have only 10 life. I'll kill just enough to not be technically dead. The only way that I could conceivably win this game is if she like attacks me for 8, hero ability down to 1. This is 7 damage, and I draw an Avenging Wrath, and like all the missiles hit her. That's like the only way that I can win. I mean, it's unlikely, but you gotta play to your outs. Anything else I do would have a 0% chance of winning, so I will take a like 0.01% chance of winning over that. Mages. Freaking ridiculous. Okay, well, looks like she's not winning this turn. She's actually just taking the time, killing my stuff. Fair enough. I mean, when you have, you know, 4 extra cards behind that, why not kill all your opponent's stuff? Yeah, you know what, we're done. We're done. Well, yeah, we're done. Mages. Yeah, I think I'd be doing great in this arena going up against mages. I mean, I guess I could start drafting my decks with like mages in mind. I could say, okay, I'm not drafting anything with like 2 toughness because of Blizzard. I'm not drafting anything with 1 toughness in general. Not that I would anyway, but like just with a vengeance because of mage's hero ability. I'm gonna draft really high health creatures to survive Flame Strike. I will only play classes that don't involve like lots of aggression, like Paladins are no-go, Warlocks are a no-go, Hunters are a no-go. I'll only play classes like Druid and Priest and Shaman, which have like, you know, big stuff. Do I need to silence things against a Warlock? Not really. This is too big. This is great. This is fine. Okay. Bit risky this. I might not get to play it on turn 4 if the Warlock kills all my Shazat. Consecration's good to see, because it kills Blood Imps. Alright, my opponent miraculously has no imps of any kind on turn 1. I'm going to point this out.
It's time for a little blood.
Against a Warlock who, even if he doesn't have a 1-drop, is still likely to be aggressive. Let's just be aggressive back and get ready to trade with his stuff.
Drink with me,
Panda?
friend.
Well, if I get an Argent Commander, that'd be great. Come on! Nope. Balls. Well, I am going to trade. I don't want this Panda killing my 1-1 and then killing my Berserker anyway, so let's get the 1-1 to live. Look at all these 4-mana cards. And it's fine, I'll totally take it. As long as something survives into turn 4, that'd be great. And if nothing does, I'll play True Silver Champion and kill his stuff. That's okay. He's life tapping here, that's fine, so he's getting a little bit ahead on cards. Oh, Mortal Coil. Boo! Boo! Boo. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Ghoul. Sounds like a dance. Let's do the Ghoul. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's do the Ghoul. Do 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 do. What would be the moves for the Ghoul dance? You like bite each other's shoulders? Okay, so that behooves me. Oh, well, he's got more stuff to play. Ah, Shattered Sun Cleric. Smart move. So basically now, well, I can buff this. It'll be a 6/7. These 2 things will kill it. I could also play True Silver Champion, kill the... I'll just kill the Shattered Sun Cleric. Flesh and Ghoul will munch, 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 and then we'll kill the Flame Imp as well. So I'm playing a bit cautiously here. He's got 6 cards, but I'm guessing his deck is pretty aggressive, so with all my meat, and my beef, and my hamburger helper, and other proteins, I'll be fine. So this is actually pretty big. It's going to be a 4/6, I believe. That's a pretty good card as well. Luckily, my opponent already used up his Mortal Coil. So, well, he could of course have another one, but he's not guaranteed to be able to kill the Drake, is what I'm saying. Jesus Christ. Well, the 5 health on this tiger is awfully good now. Really want to True Silver Champion that. May have to anyway, though. We'll see what I get. Red Corsair. Ah, well, that's cool. So we'll do this. Order matters. First we play that. Then we're going to kill the Dark Iron Dwarf, so it's a bit speculative, this play, because basically I'm hoping this tiger runs into the Red Corsair. No point in putting Blessing of Kings on it. That would just be dumb. So do I Consecration as a 4-mana kill spell for this tiger? Or do I get greedy? Well, if I play Consecration, I preserve my Dread Corsair, so I am actually going to do this. I think this is the right move. It feels emotionally wrong, but if you look at it just purely logically, it's 4 mana, kill a 7/1. Would you pay 4 mana to kill a 7/1? Yeah, because you're preserving your own creature that way. I think that creature is worth preserving. So I've got Blessing of Kings. I really hope one of these creatures lives. He's got 7 cards. I have 6 cards. Soon to be 7, so I'm doing alright on cards. I mean, one of them is a 1/1, but technically it's a card. So I'll Blessing of Kings 1. Sadly, I'm not at 8 mana, so I can't Blessing of Kings both. No, you bastard! Die! Hellfire. Losers play Hellfire. Okay, let's see what we get here. Blessing of Might, not relevant. Well, we'll just play this. Kill this thing. Do I hold out the hope on this thing, or do I just play it as a 3/3? Nah, let's make a recruit. It's totally fine. So, if I draw one of my Argent Commanders, I do have or not Commanders, Protectors. I do have 2 of them, or if not 3. I can make this guy into a 6/6. It hasn't actually well, I think it won me 1 game. Or did it? No, I think it actually lost me when I did it. No, it won me when I did it. It lost me when I stole it off my Sunwalker. That's right. Alright, there's a Summoning Portal. He can play a lot of stuff now. Reckless Rocketeer. Are you seriously going to kill my 1/1 with your Rocketeer? Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, that'd be lame. Okay, good. Good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to True Silver Champion. Well, let's see. I can play Blessing of Might and kill the Summoning Portal. Then my recruit will live. But then I have to True Silver Champion this and lose a net 3 health. I can lose 3 more health. That's fine. I'll lose 3 health. We'll do this. And actually, why Blessing of Might? I'll just Blessing of Kings. Oh no, Blessing of Might will let me play 2 other creatures. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do this. Kill Summoning Portal. This. I'm actually gonna do the recruit. Now the reason for that is I don't want to play this in case he has a second Hellfire, because I chose not to put Blessing of Kings on this. This all dies to Hellfire, so I just want to not lose another creature to Hellfire. So now I can do double Blessing of Kings. I can bless the shit out of some king. Well, no, I'm not blessing the king. It's the blessing of the kings. So I can shit the minion with that king's blessing, I think would be the right way to say that. Stormpike Commando. Well, I'm gonna regret not putting Blessing of Kings now on that. Actually, Blessing of Kings is really great on a Raging Worgen. No, you ass! Jesus Christ, let me kill a creature! You dipwad. Blah. Well, we'll do this. Do that. And we'll do this. And
have enough mana.
oh. Well, I'll play this now, I suppose. So everything still dies to Hellfire, but he didn't play Hellfire before when it would have been good, so I'm hoping he doesn't have it. Shadow Bolt. I feel like Moses. Let my creatures live. Technically, I'm ahead on cards, but 2 of them are recruits, so it's a bit tenuous. Got that thing.
Ready, sir.
Fair enough. Oh, Raging War would have been so good. Blessing of Kings, and then... oh, man. And then I could have attacked and gotten Wind Fury. Oh, it would have been glorious. Would have been glorious. Shadow Flame. Oh, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Okay, Shattered Sun Cleric. Let's do this thing. Da. Da da da. So I don't like buffing on my turn, but clearly you should be out of removal now with all those Mortal Coil and Shadow Bolts and Hellfire and Shadow Flame. Silence. Are you friggin' kidding me? Ah, Jesus. Christ.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Of course you have a Shadow Cleric. Of course. Am I gonna lose this game? Am I gonna lose to a frickin' Warlock who just wouldn't quit it with the crap? I might. I'm below on health. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm lower on life, on the board, and on pretty much everything. Well. I think I have to preserve my creatures. But the fact that he can hit me for 8 is a little bit scary. Down to 4, I mean, that's not a good place to be. Soulfire will win. Charging creature will win. Ah, this game was retarded. I had good stuff all game, and then he just killed everything I played. He just killed everything I played.
You're in
Ah,
trouble
fuck you.
now.
So we're gonna have a total of 5 damage, taking him down to 10. It's not enough. We're gonna go out in style, because kids always go out in style. And that is it for our all-in-one Paladin Arena. That is actually 2 Paladin Arenas in a row. Spoiler alert, cover your ears. That went to 3 wins. I might be done with Paladins for a little while. Not like a permanent vacation, like for Hunters, Warlocks, and those. Yeah, Hunters and Warlocks. But definitely a vacation for Paladins. Yeah, Papa Boris having fun down bonus hours, all blurging into one. We got 5 gold. Like and subscribe if you like the video. There's another one coming up soon. I'm not done. I'm not done. It's not over yet. I'm dropping the lowest gold I've ever had, but I am in it to win it. Is this a gold? That's a gold. All right. We're gonna crafting mode. Got 1 new common. Okay. Violet. Violet. Oh, wow. I have none of these? Really? Well, I guess I'm not going to disenchant it just yet in case I want to use it in the deck. But, alrighty. Nope. Don't want to go into practice mode. That was not the right button. Nope. It's arena time. Yep. Who is it going to be? Oh, jeez. That is so low. God damn it. Priest. Good class. Alright. We'll see you then.